Hello. So you don't make a photograph just with the camera. You bring to the act of photography all the pictures you have seen, the books you have read, the music you have heard, the people you have loved. This beautiful statement from Ansel Adams, the best known American photographer, boils down to the concept that we are all a product of our experiences. In essence, experiences make us who we are. I certainly have thought about this concept since I stepped into this role in July 2021 as the first woman to serve as president of the court in its almost 100-year history. I could not just emulate my predecessors. I had to bring my own experiences, my own perspectives to lead authentically. This is a key element of diversity and inclusion, which I'll discuss further in a few minutes. I come into this role after more than 25 years as outside counsel, representing clients from all over the world. I love diving into a case and getting to know my client's business. I love developing a strategy to meet my client's objectives. And like anyone making a photograph, I now bring to this role my perspective of continually having to meet and exceed my client's expectations in terms of responsiveness and overall client service. And with this background, this set of experiences, my focus has been on assuring that every aspect of international arbitration has a client mindset. Of course, outside counsel representing a party in an arbitration has a client. But for the arbitral institutions and the arbitrators, the parties in an arbitration must be thought of for purposes of this mindset as clients too. We are focused on assuring that the parties, essentially our clients, are the ones driving the service requirements. When parties find themselves in the midst of an arbitration, they are really seeking a way to resolve their dispute. So to meet their needs, we want to assure that the parties have all of the tools in their toolbox to resolve their dispute. In 2021, we had a record year at the ADR Center. And to reflect this focus, the group of young practitioners changed its name from the Young Arbitrator Forum to the Young Arbitration and ADR Forum. The name change is indicative of our approach. We offer distinct services, but an integrated suite of services. And in thinking about Ansel Adams' perspective on how to make a picture, we are building on the strength of our history and the strength of our purpose. Founded almost 100 years ago, we are more than just an arbitral institution. We have a broader purpose to ensure access to justice and the rule of law. And we are the only arbitral institution that is truly international. Today, ICC administers cases involving parties from 143 countries, arbitrators from 99 different countries, and arbitrations seated in more than 127 different cities around the world. We bring all of our experience to bear when appointing arbitrators and administering cases. And our mission is clear. We want to be a one-stop shop for dispute resolution and dispute avoidance needs of businesses everywhere. Last year, our disputes ranged from less than 10,000 US dollars to over 27 billion US dollars in dispute. We are known for complex, multi-party, multi-contract cases, but 37% of our cases were also below 5 billion US dollars. And we've now handled over 400 cases under our expedited procedures. And 20% of our cases are domestic. So let me speak briefly about accessibility and transparency. ICC and Jusmundi expanded the scope of our existing partnership to enable wider access to our dispute resolution expertise via Jusmundi's research engine. Our library contains over 7,500 documents, including the bulletin, arbitral awards, dossiers, commission reports, model contracts, and special publications. Our library is now available and searchable to subscribers via the Jusmundi platform since October 2021. And the current issue of the bulletin is always free. Among the many excellent articles in the issue of the bulletin, I highly recommend an article on top 10 tips on how to make an arbitral award work. which includes lessons from our scrutiny process. And we have a new platform, ICC Case Connect, to increase operational efficiency. The platform allows parties, outside counsel, arbitrators, and the Secretariat to have access to the entire case file, a one-stop shop to manage cases. It provides a secure means of communication, so no more attachments or concerns about the size of documents. So let me just make two additional points. First, on shared values. We have an increased focus on diversity and inclusion, and we're thrilled to have received the GAR Equal Representation in Arbitration Pledge Award. This award was given for the launch of the Disability Inclusion Task Force and the launch of the LGBT Plus Network, which was started within the court and expect to see broadened. We've seen important improvements concerning gender diversity of arbitrators, but there's still more work to be done. This takes all of us. The court only appoints 25% of arbitrators. 75% are appointed upon nomination by the parties or by the co-arbitrators with input frequently from the parties. That is why we announced a few weeks ago that the language in the note to national committees on proposal of arbitrators and the text in the letters to parties and arbitrators on nomination of arbitrators urges consideration of diversity broadly defined. Lastly, we are intensely preparing for the centenary of the court in 2023. We're going to issue a declaration on the 19th of January, which is a statement of our principles. We're not just looking back, but learning from the past, celebrating the present, looking to the future with a series of initiatives built around our services, products, and thought leadership. We bring all of our experiences to the strengthening of the institution and the strengthening of arbitral infrastructure around the world. I hope you will join me on this journey.